Hey everyone, it's Friday, the 27th. I haven't done a video in a little while. Figured I'd do one. This is our next block behind me. Some beach. That's a pine. More beach. A lot of beach here. A lot of beach and rock maple, soft maple. It's not a bad next piece for us. It's got rocky ground, an old county road, so we got the right fall mixture. If any of you have any questions why we would need a fall mixture, leave your comments below. But mainly, as you can hear, it's wet. And it's that time of year again where it's wet. We don't have the daylight. We don't have the heat to evaporate the moisture, so things stay wet. Ground conditions and access for trucks is a big deal in the fall here in Maine. So on this job, we have a little bit of everything. But as you can see in the background, it's rocky. It's real rocky ground here. So we might make a little mud if it's wet, but it's very unlikely that we'll have issues with the ground because it's so rocky. Also, having the old county road is a big deal. It's discontinued here, so we can pile wood on the side of the road and not have any issues with the town or any landowners because it's not maintained. But the tractor trailers will have no access problems. They can get in when it's wet. They can get out by themselves. I haven't done a video of it, but on our last job, we're not quite done there yet. We don't have a fall mixture. The ground is good. It's all sandy ground. The main trail up to the yard isn't that great. But we don't have the yard and the access, so we've been pushing trucks out all week. I've been shoveling mud out of the road. I put my plow on this morning because the truck driver said he was going to come, which he didn't. Oh well. So that would be easier for me. I wouldn't be out there shoveling for 40 minutes. But we're not too far from being done there, so my arm's getting tired. In short, this job is coming right at the right time. It's logging, so I don't know if I'm covering up the mic here, but it's logging, so you could have the best well laid out plan and that'll be executed like a wet fart. It doesn't matter. When you don't think a plan's going to come through, it does. And when you do think you have a good plan, it doesn't work. But I think this job should go pretty good because the next October, November, and sometimes the early part of December are difficult months to get through. So mainly because the lack of daylight and heat, it's just very difficult to have the right conditions for you to be able to work consistently, produce consistently, which is what you need to do to make money in the woods business. So having a job like this, hopefully, will get us to when it starts freezing up. So I'm sure a lot of you know, but in Maine, it's like making hay while the sun shines. Well, that's the same deal when it gets cold here. So basically, it's up to the company you work for. It's up to the contractor, which is myself and Wesley and the trucker, to work together to make a job work. So here, even though we got the ground and the road, there's still little things that we're going to have to do, which is a lot of the times just common sense, which is wherever we're coming out onto the old county road, or if we're coming out to where the yard is, brush it up before you get to the yard so that you're not dragging mud out into the road, because it may be hard underneath, but if you get mud on the road and he's in a hill, he's still gonna have trouble. God, my arm's getting tired holding this. I'm doing this on my iPhone, so trying to think if there's anything else I've glossed over here, but mainly this video is about fall ground conditions and having the right job to get through the fall. This job isn't bad either, because we'll get pallet logs out of that beach, but it's mainly hardwood pulp. So up in Maine, softwood is just a crapshoot, unless you're cutting pine logs or something. Hemlock, it just doesn't pay anything. So here, beech is wicked heavy. So beech and rock maple, these loads are gonna be super heavy, which is good. I mean, he either makes more loads, or like our guy, he's just gonna go overloaded. I bet we'll see some over 40-ton payloads here, which is, he'd be running in the 130s or higher. So, which pays me. He gets an overload, fine. That's his problem, not mine. But, so anyways, like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any questions about fall ground, fall conditions, anything like that, leave it below. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.